Hey, what's up? It's Deanna. So I'm a Super Bowl widow, and it's Super Bowl Sunday here in the USA. All the guys are watching their sports, and us ladies are pretty much, if we don't like sports, it's like either shopping for us or hanging out with the gals. And since I'm an introvert, I don't have too many friends. And I mean, I have one good friend for 30 something years. I'm an only child, and my teenage daughters are out and about, and I'm just like chilling out by myself here. And so I figured I'd share my collection with you guys. And so what do I have here? I have two antique ladies accessories. The one on the left, I believe, is a hat from probably the late Victorian era to the early Edwardian time frame. And the thing on the right is a little change purse that was handmade with hand beading. And it's probably Czechoslovakian or Bohemian. And it was probably made during the Art Deco time frame, like the Roaring 20s or the 1930s. So first I'm going to show you this hat. And I actually bought it for one of my antique dolls, which is a rather large doll, but it didn't look right on her. And so it's just here, just sitting by itself. And let me show you the detail on it. So as you can see, it has all these handmade flowers made out of silk and velvet with beads and sequins. And let me try to show you the craftsmanship, which I find absolutely amazing. Has like this little bachelor button here. I don't know if you see that. Look at the workmanship on that. And then we have velvet petals. We have silk ribbon. Then we have like a little handmade flower here. And these flowers were all made by hand. They weren't made by machine. And one of the amazing facts about this was like a home-based type of business, this type of business. So companies selling these little flowers for millinery and hats got their supplies out of, companies that were pretty much cottage industry companies. And so ladies would stay at home with their children in their apartments. And a lot of these ladies lived in tenements, and they would sit and sew thousands upon thousands of little handmade flowers for millinery companies. And so that's probably a tenement, a lady that lived in a tenement who was very poor, sat for hours with her children making these little flowers for hats. So I thought that would you would find that interesting. And here's another pretty flower. And look at all the sequins on this and the beadwork. I mean, that is absolutely exquisite. They don't make things like this anymore, that's for sure. There's another flower with beads and sequins. The beads are like made out of glass. As you can see, they're probably Czechoslovakian. The Czechs were known for really, really high quality, handcrafted beads made out of glass. And it has a ribbon on the back, a long, long purple ribbon made out of silk. It is stained, but that's to be expected with something this old. And the frame of the hat, I believe, is made out of some kind of straw. So as you can see right there, it's like made out of straw. The inside is hand sewn. And it looks like it may have been made for a young girl because it's not that big. But then yet, who knows? I'm not like an authority on time frames of these old accessories. But it doesn't look like something from the 1950s, that's for sure. So this is probably like late Victorian, early Edwardian, even probably to the 20s. Who knows? And then, so here's this beaded bag I was telling you about. It's like a little coin purse. As you can see, it fits in the palm of my hand. And it's made with all glass Czechoslovakian beads. And let me get a close-up for you to see. They're very pearlescent. Then the little metallic beads are made out of glass. This was all hand sewn, as you can see. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of beads were sewn to make this little purse. It's on both sides. It has a double handle. And what's really cool is it has a zipper with a little hanging metal pull. And you could see the zipper was very heavy duty. It was made out of real metal. The lining is silk. And so a lady would place her coins in here. I think this was like a dance bag. So a flapper lady or a lady of the 1930s would take this out dancing with her. And she'd hook it in her finger and she'd just walk around. And she could keep her little things in there like lipstick and change and what have you, and her key for her house. So I thought you guys would find that interesting. Again, I'm a Super Bowl Sunday widow. I'm bored. And I'm going to dig through some of my other things and see if I can make more videos right now. Thanks for watching.